Y'all got me laughing already. I don't even know what's going on. I'm about to lose track of time. I don't know what's going on. We got a bunch of hoes in the chat. Man, we got Dustin up at some ungodly hour. Dustin's usually like a last minute streamer. He's like, hey man, it's like 12 o'clock your time, but cool, I'm here. Good morning. The baby must be up. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. How we doing? Rating from the sky. Lisa threw us away from the airplane. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? She pulled the plug on you. You had to hit the eject button, grab the chutes. Oh no, right at the end, her stream crashed. Oh no. No. I was actually just like 10 minutes ago, she said she needed to upgrade to Windows 11 or something. Didn't she say that like 10 minutes ago? Jack Toy, what's up? So I was wondering what's going on. You're the only one up. Light, look at you. Look at you. I guess it is. It is up. I was up at the same hour. So accurate representation of what happened. Oh my God. What is this bird doing? That was funny. She totally manifested that, right? Got a delivery from the wet pen. I think a bunch of y'all got your stuff. So y'all digging them? I'm up walking at 4 a.m. Yeah, but you're good because you're really consistent at that. That's really, really good. Today has been a day. It's still early, right? I hate those days. Like my day has been insanely productive today. So like I'm the opposite. I'm normally more like that. Just completely like by the time we start stream or something, I just feel like nothing has gone right. Nothing is happening. Today, like my desk is mostly clean, like as clean as it's going to be. I've cleaned fountain pens. I only have 4 fountain pens inked up. Do I want samples in DC? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind them. I would not mind. Would not mind. You got a bonkers flex nib. Nice. Good morning, lip gloss and lattes. Hope you're doing well. Are you going to be in DC? All right, let me get some subs here because I want to talk about with Steve Z, OPC, 35 months of sub, and let's go. How was Miami Pen Show? I saw Miss G's in here. Saw y'all's pictures. You'll be there. Nice. Strange Camel, 48 months of sub, and let's go. Community Time, 6 months of sub, and heck yes, let's go. Still recovering from Miami over the weekend? Yeah, shoot me some vibes. Let me know how it was. New hotel was amazing. Cool. I hope they keep that. Brooks Retros 51s are awesome. Yeah, can we get a link in the... I can pull them up, but if we got a link, I think I have it saved for the podcast tomorrow. Those look sick. Yeah, if it's the same I hope it's the same next year. Gonna be there to hunt you down for $1 million sticker. Oh yeah. What am I bringing? Yeah, I'm bringing the sparkly ones. Have you cleaned Phoenix out of the Monarch yet? No, I cleaned it out. I don't linger too much. Jason Orth, 29 months of subbing. Let's go. Did they have a simultaneous adult convention? That was in Miami. This was in Fort Lauderdale. 2 Live Crew. Hand and foot are still tinted pink from a show ink mishap. That sounds like we need pictures and maybe a horror story. Like I posted my horror story on Instagram today. You'll have to go check that out on your own. Steve, on the other hand, Jason, anyone else trying to order a Zento signature only get their order canceled by Uni? I've had some messages and I have not followed up on that yet. Brad, your energy is so good today. That's good. Like I got off to a good start and like it's unexplainable. Like I just would like to do this on repeat daily, but Brad, have you tried a Robiki notebook? I have, and they're glorious. Like you should buy a Robiki notebook. Yeah. You need to refresh the fountain pen horror stories. Yeah, we do. So yeah, if I haven't looked into the Zento thing, I'll see the if they do or don't have them. What I want to see is like I get inventory, but what we want to see is the price gouging, right? How much were y'all paying for them? Set my alarm for 6:50 to join the full stream. That's commitment. I appreciate the commitment. Oh my God. Yeah, Robikis are like up in the top tier. Okay, so fair, so correctly priced. Okay, fair enough. Good. So, this one, I'll give more of some grace than what they did with the dive so far. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hobonichi's no longer doing free shipping over dollar amount. Yeah, I got that email. I didn't read it. Paid 32 at Kinokuniya. That's actually like full retail is probably right. Yeah. So they may not. Yeah, I wonder what their pipeline is. Like, are they getting it from like the mothership, like in Japan? How are they getting? Like, their sourcing could be a little bit different. I don't know. I'm running that through my head now. I don't know what's happened. You did it twice. I got that email. Didn't read it. Yeah. I saw Hobonichi email. We're raising prices on shipping. I'm like, yes, this jives. Archive. F1 is back. That's good. I hate businesses whose only online presence is Instagram. I can't see Instagram. Well, they hate you as a customer because you're not a customer because you're not on Instagram. So it's even. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever consider that? Yeah, but yes, I get you. I feel that. But hey, like when I go to Chicago, like I'm really interested. I'm gonna try. Like I'm not promising this whatsoever. I'm not promising anything besides the Atlas Stationers event, the sidewalk sale. I'm gonna try to get to Paper and Pencil Chicago. They only have brick and mortar. Like I think about that. If I had a brick and mortar store, could I actually do that? That's impressive to me. So hopefully I get to talk to them. We'll see. I haven't reached out, but I'll probably reach out to them and see. I don't have any plans yet, so we'll see. Waffling between brass, Kaweco, sport, and steel. Steel, 100%. But if we did a poll, brass is gonna win. So like I'm 100% steel, stainless steel, everything, every time. Brass will 100% win the if we did a survey. Go with the lighter of the two. Ooh, I'd have to look and see. I'd have to look and see which one is actually lighter. We can look at that. Steel is so heavy. It is. Come out, Dale. 37 months in a row. Don't trip through the parking lot. Brass, 100%. Get the weight, get the feel, get the weird metal smell that will never go away. Steel. Let's get it. Can we get a poll? We got any mods that can make a poll? Being heavy is a feature. Yeah, that's one of them. It's heavy. Confetti hype emote. Brass has softer edges, same weight. Steel rust if you get ink spilled in it. What are y'all doing with your pens? What are y'all doing? Is it a good time to redeem a giveaway? Absolutely. Absolutely. Brass will look cooler over the long term. Yeah, for sure. The steel does not patina. But the steel is already kind of like brushed. It's got this kind of, it doesn't have a texture, but it's got the lines in it. Dear Bradbird, I have 2 pen questions. One, do you know of a fountain pen that has blue and red on the barrel? Okay, so like what does the barrel look like? Okay, has there ever been a demonstrator vanishing point? There's not been a demonstrator vanishing point. At least in the official capacity. I think someone's made an oddball one. Digital Medievalist with the stream giveaway. Let's go. All right. So I got something I'm going to unbox later. We'll save that for later. Some notebooks and stuff we're going to try. Let's see. And I'm going to think about the red and blue pen. I have steel and the brass and aluminum. The aluminum's the most comfortable. Steel is the coolest and the brass is most fun. Yeah. What's up, Ferret? Transparent aluminum demonstrators win. Which Kaweco sport? All right, I want to vote. Oh, I can't even vote. This is dumb. Okay, can I vote? I think I voted. All right. Oh, Lamy Safari did a red blue. Beaveroni, what's up? It is early for you too. Glad you made it. You're just literally saying, I never make a stream. Okay. All right. Here's a start. This is going to be a weird giveaway. Speaking of Kawecos and mini pens, digital medievalists might regret this. Let's see. Nah, we'll make it fun. Holy crap. All right, this is the weirdest giveaway. This is the weirdest giveaway. All right, digital medievalists, thank you. Man, look at y'all voting for Steel. I'm shocked. Honestly, I'm shocked. It is going to make a liar out of me. I would have lost money. I know, we should have had a conversation about it before we did the vote. All right, digital medievalists, here's what we got. So y'all got me thinking about Kawecos, right? So I don't have a Kaweco to give you yet. I have one coming, though. I have one of these denim sleeves, which are completely rad. It can also be a finger puppet. So it's got the little Kaweco button here. They did these a few years ago, and I couldn't stand it. I bought like several of these. They're so cute. All right. No, just one sport will fit. It's really not that wide. So since I don't have a Kaweco, I found another mini pen. This is where we fall off. This is where we fall off quickly. We have a Polka pen, which are great. Pocket pen. I just dug this out of the bottom. Like, these weren't even visible. And it's got a pen addict on it. It's got a logo on it. It's a Polka pen. It uses the Bic stick refill. So yeah, like this goes so here. This will go, like, that'll fit in your Kaweco. And then maybe one of the randomest field notes I could have grabbed. I just grabbed this blindly. This is probably like 12 grand on eBay. I got pocket pens made. They made them for me. He's just like, yeah, it's just a cut down thing. And then this is the Doxy field note. So the Doxy, what about the niblet from Esterbrook? We're going to talk about that. We talked about that last week on stream. We're going to talk about it on the podcast tomorrow. So Doxy was, at the time, they did this collaboration. Steel with 56%. Interesting. So yes, I'm a liar. So this was a printer. Yeah, subaquatic toaster. This was a printer, like a tabletop scanner, I should say. Tabletop scanner. I had one. I don't even know where that is. So it was like a tabletop scanner. It was not much bigger than the field notes, right? I think it was about like this big, right? I don't even think it could do 2 pages. I think it was, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, they this is a really neat addition they did. It's got this textured cover here. God, do they still make them? Do they still make them? Yeah. So, okay, so they make bigger ones now. So, yeah, I don't even see like the tiny one that they used to make. Yeah, but it was about, you know, probably like an A5 size with like a smaller screen. F the niblet, just the variant of the FYI. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. I'm gonna save that for the podcast tomorrow. I'm actually gonna text Kenro, see if I can get them get some input. Like, it's not gonna be satisfactory, but Dragon Drawer, 32 months of summon, let's go. All right, let's do a giveaway. So yes, I will be bringing that up, Dustin, on the podcast tomorrow. That is a problem for me. All right, so thank you, Digital Medievalist. So we have Kaweco and stuff. All right. Boom. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me your shipping address. Look, Brian 3D printed me a stand for the click stream. It works. Boop. That was just off camera here, so I thought I'd bring it on and annoy you. All right, so we got that going. Can he 3D print a clip? Yeah. Just not for you. He's you would probably be surprised how many clips Brian is laying around in 3D printed. Actually, you probably wouldn't. He sent me some, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of clips. I've got 3D printed clips laying around. I keep a whole box of just like the random stuff he sends me. You second the need for the clip. I second the need to ban you. No, I'm just kidding. How was the Miami Fort Lauderdale 2 Live Crew pen show? How was the pen show, chat? I must have missed y'all. I mean, it sounds like y'all had a good time. Steve spilled ink all over himself. I mean, like, what more do you want? Need a 3D print a purple axle. That'd be hilarious. Dustin, I think it's probably the caffeine helps. So I'm glad we can be energized today. Yeah, feeling good. Good pen show buzz on the floor Saturday. I think that's the best thing. Like, is if you have a good Saturday, like you got to do stuff. Yes, Boss Baker Chris, I emailed you back. Was the loon parked outside? Shouldn't be. Yeah, it's not there. If you want a clip, you want a different pen. It's called the Click Stream, not the Click Clip. Damn, Procyon. Good buzz on Saturday. Not super busy, but overall a good crowd. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you can get a good buzz on Saturday, it's like, it's hard to expect like too much more. It wasn't a Sunday. Was it just Friday, Saturday, or was it Sunday? Yes, I'm gonna get you to send that one back. Brian likes to look at those. There's been a handful that have done that. Jackie had one. We had someone email us for some reason. Like, this is the funniest one yet. We've had like a handful of these. No Sunday, right? Which makes sense, honestly. For some reason, someone was riding shotgun in their car and had the window open and were messing with the pen and shot it out the window. I was like, of all the stories I get, that's probably like the most believable, I guess, because who would make that up? Literally no one would make that up. They shot it out the window. I'm like, okay. It's like, Like, they emailed us to tell us how they did it. I was like, okay. All right, I got about a minute left on this giveaway. This is for the Doxy, the Kaweco, and the Paca. I have feedback on class in the auction, but nothing major overall. It would be good to see how they adjust next year. Nice. This is their second year, right? Second year of the Andurilium running of the thing, I believe. Second year. You think they'll stick with that venue? That would be, I mean, that venue looked great. Oh, dang it. I just now, literally, my wife was home all weekend and we forgot to look at the camera. I mean, I know you, like, oh, yes, correct. Yes, we expect that, Brad, but it literally just hit me right now. Will FWI make more Pinkett pens? I would assume. You called that? Damn it, Matcha. Anyone going to Dallas Pen Show? Will be my first pen show. Only gotten into fountain pens the last few minutes. Hey, Cody. And absolutely, I think there were a few people mentioning up above that are going to be in Dallas. I will not be there this year, but $60 a night to park. Woo! What? The main camera still doesn't have the Twitch chat panel on the screen. This one? I must have moved it. Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's just a button. I must have moved it because I was showing something. Thank you. Yeah, that is... you got it, Cody. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. All right, this giveaway is a wrap. Exclamation point waffle. Last call. I'll give you like 10 more seconds. It's been 57 days since your last backup. That's too many days. $60 to park. 6 weeks. God, 6 weeks till the Orlando show. That like hurts my brain. That means I'll have 3 trips in the next 3 weeks, which hurts my brain to think about. Flaking out? I can't flake out if I didn't ever flake in. Like, how can I flake out if I didn't flake in? It was just a straight up no. It's not a flaking out. All right, let's pick a winner. Electronaut. Electronaut, let's go. Electronaut. And there's an entire San Francisco pin show in these next 6 weeks that I'm not even going to. Mercy. Electronaut. Hey, you win. All right, email me, hello@pinac.com. Electronaut. Sure, we're just going to go with that. That was very loud. Spicy Spock, thank you for the follow. Wow. I was listening to some music earlier. I need to update my music journal. We might do that today if we have time. I've actually been listening to a bunch of stuff. I'm being all gold, shiny, and lame. I feel that. I feel that. I haven't been to the Dallas show in a while, though, so we'll see. I need to go to the Dallas show because I actually have stuff to do there between Retro and Tactile Turn and my accountant, which is funny. That's what I do when I go to Dallas, which has been a while. And our one of our knock manufacturers, or our main knock manufacturer, their sewing shop was in north of Dallas. Spoiled Kitty Club. Nice. Papa Weo, 28 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much. All right. Couple things, a couple orders of business, and we'll get into the other stuff. Let's see. How are we going to do this? That's just going to have to work. Electronaut. Let's see if it works. Oh, speaking of orders of business, I got a new stamp. So Olive Octopus Ink saw when I did the ink thrower that the P.O. box on my shipping like confirmations, like my order confirmations from the Pinac shop had the wrong P.O. box on it. So I fixed that. And then that reminded me that my return address stamp was wrong. So I got a new one. So that was it. So I got a new little return address stamp. Just did like a Vistaprint just for something simple and quick. Because it was, but now that once I saw it, it was bugging me. I was like, oh man, I got those. So Cody probably got one with the wrong address on it. When Brad does the headshot shine pictures, do you think we can bully him, put one in a frame next to the window? I can't wait till y'all see these pictures. She got a return address sticker sheet. Yeah. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh, thank you, Matcha. Said I was gonna do something. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. It has some links. All right. Speaking of giveaways, here's the blog giveaway this week. The Pixie, the Benu Pixie Stardust Pink. This one looks very, 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 very good looking. Very, very cool. I still have a couple more of these to give away. So Luxury Brands, shout out Luxury Brands, and Benu directly sent me. I ended up with about five Pixies. So I think this is the second one I'm giving away. Maybe check if there's a separate template for the shipped email too. Okay, so yeah, so I was probably just looking at it through one side. So there's like the Squarespace, the shop side, and then like the shipping side. I wonder, I need to make sure I'm all dialed in. I found you in like 3 seconds. I mean, it was a small room. It was a class. Yeah, so I probably do need to check what other templates. So go enter that if you want to try Pixie. I have some of these. I was just in Taiwan and there are plenty of FWI Pinkett pens. Like, number one, these names are horrible, right? Both of their names are horrible. Yeah, so we're gonna, I'm gonna dig into that a little bit on the podcast tomorrow. But I'm gonna have to say Pinkett over and over again. And what's the new one called? Niblet. Pinkett and Niblet. These are like live names, if you know what I mean. Like, this is like stupid. All right, let's go into that. Also, where's Cloudy? What's Claudia's Twitch name? Cloudy something. She shared the bear stream this morning, so the bear stream is active. Niblet is easier to say. The bear stream, Katami National Park bear stream, is on fire right now. It's fishing season. The fish are going crazy. The bears are going crazy. So if you need something to chill with, throw this up there. Speaking of classes, Miss G's classes and myself have classes in Orlando. Nice. So yeah, I've seen some baby bears, some cubs out here hanging. That bear stream is crazy. It is. They keep switching cameras too. And they're just like straight up chowing down. So if you want something in the background, you should do that. Hello, it's hard for me to catch Tuesdays, a busy work day. Well, we're here. You're here for the bear content. And not just in the stream. Sorry. Oh, they're fish. Come on, bear. Go catch a fish. Fat Bear Week is the tournament. I thought that was like September. Or like even later. Oh, is this a bunch of dead fish down there? Is this like their stash down here in the bottom? This looks like a bunch of like half-eaten fish over here. So anyway, bears are jamming. All right. So if Cloudy Claudia shows up, we'll see. But yeah, that's over on off the side screen. September, October, yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing. I just feel like completely lost today. Maybe I should do this mail to get me back in sync. I think actually Dustin might have been onto something. I'm on one today. Bears will frequently eat the roe and leave the rest of the fish if there's a lot of fish. Really? Okay, that actually looked like a pile there of like this like ripped open fish. Sorry, TMI. Olive Octopus sent me this, and I have a question. So we got an ink pony in the mail from Olive Octopus, but here's the question. Check this out. Yeah, those are very refined bears. Those are very proper bears. Check this out. If you can. These are Strathmore cards, like pre-printed Strathmore postcards. And this ink rules, by the way. Energy is wonderful today. I think I'm just in Delulu land. I don't know what the deal is. So Strathmore, where did you get these? Like some people, I mean, it's tempting, right? With the paper. So it's a pre-printed watercolor postcard. So something to think about. You have these? WTF, is that ink? We'll have to get Olive Octopus back in here. Yeah, so like it's perfect for like the Ink Pony Club, right? Like it's gonna handle this. Look how good this handled like the mail, right? It's perfect. So you can find them at most art stores. I figured when the Strathmore brand is so popular, like that must just be a regular thing. I had no idea. Easy to find, yeah. I just never seen them. I guess I just haven't been in like an art store that much. So super cool. All right, let's do some unboxings because I think one of them is gonna have some giveaway stuff in it. Is Tomos here today? Ooh, maybe I should wait till Tomos. Is Tomos here? I have something else to open first, but we'll see if Tomos gets here. So let's do some notebooks. So Fragile. Franklin Christoph sells blank water paper color Christmas. I mean, you can roll your own. Like it's not a tough thing to do. That's what I think I was surprised because I thought it was a roll your own, but it was like literally like the Strathmore brand. All right, so this is interesting. All right, so I'm confused now. A few weeks ago, maybe last month, Goldspont sent me, I think it was, is it Karatis? Oh, this is like a little zip pouch. Sent me their bamboo notebooks. Oh, wow, these are big. Oh, yeah, the Arctic, that's the name. So this is the brand. So Karatis 52 GSM cream Tomoe River paper. Line, squared, dotted guide. So it must blank with a guide. Oh, it's like a soft color. I like that. Nasi and Abdullah Keskin brothers founded Keskin Color in 1963. The postcards they created with paper brought from Finland carried the good news. That's my postcards carried the good news, I feel. Today our notebooks are used in Turkey and 35 countries. So I think they have a it's got to be TR 2025. Yeah, or something very modern. I think they're having now a like US distributor. Like again, they're in Gold Spot, and the Arctic is the one I tried. Oh, sugarcane paper. Recyclable, biodegradable. God, I really like how this is built. So Arctic is crafted in Istanbul. So yeah, so these are a Turkish brand, but they must just be distributing over here. So I'll have to find out more, like some more of the specifics. But they reached out to me. What is this? You got me distracted, Wendy. You got me squirreling. Cactus nib experiments. That is crazy. That is. Oh, look at that. Whoa. That breaks my brain. All right, I got fully squirreled there. Yeah, so the bamboo paper was kind of like enjoyable to write on, but it didn't. Oh, I'm just thinking the sugarcane. Where are my samples, chat? I have samples of this paper somewhere. Has anyone used any of this yet? Should I just go for the standard Zento? Yeah, if you want. You want one, but they don't have a store anywhere but Instagram? Rip. So, all right, we'll have to test these out. I got to figure out what to do with these. Good morning, Lithrak. Is Newland here? Tomos, are you here? Did you say anything? Because I have a box of stuff to open, but I kind of want you to be here. Brad, I fear you need an assistant. Are you applying? I heard AI assistance is, what we're supposed to have now. Just kidding. No AI here. Do I need an assistant? I need an email assistant. I'm pretty good on email right now. I don't have a job. I'll be an assistant. That's funny. You think it's a paying job. Pay your daughter. Actually, it's getting really hot, and her job is indoors, but like open-sided building, like a farmhouse gift shop type of thing. And she's just like dying. Like the temperature's so bad right now. All right, I do have another box to open, but I'm gonna wait till Tomos gets here. You'll find my lost pens. Actually, that would be worth the price of admission. Just make sure that Brad has the right PO boxes. Going to the PO boxes. Sure, can you get to my PO box? Question mark. Yo, that bear just took a dive. What's up, Ruben? How was the pen show? How was the Miami? I am very suntanned. I'm a little bit suntanned. I got a little bit of sun. I tan easily, which makes my wife like very upsetty. Spaghetti. Readerly Life, 3 months of subbing. Let's go. All right. So one thing I need to do here, chat. is the Washington, D.C. Pen Show finally updated all the site and have their workshops listed. Who else can't wait for the Uni fountain pen? If it's anything like the Zento, if they put the work into it like they did the Zento barrel, I will be in. I use my archival science specialization to do a full closet to do index and archiving. Do you have a spelunking degree? Cloudy Desk, I was talking about you. We shared the bear stream. Someone just posted I want to buy Kaweco Steel Sport, and Reese saw that Leonardo sells CSIM and BNIM, but wasn't aware they had an in-house Nibmeister. Has anyone tried these? I haven't. I wonder if they'll bring those to DC. Rob keeps breaking my bits, or I keep not trying to. Yeah, I had it, and then I think I just accidentally closed it. Is Uni making a fountain pen? Not yet. Not that I'm aware of. All right, so Cloudy Desk. What time is our class? That's Friday. So there's that here. So that was I need to make like a little like quick notes here. So it's at 10:30. It's at 10:30. See, look at you. I'm gonna show up at 10:30 when it's at 10 o'clock, or vice versa. It's at 10:30, according to the website. 10:30 to 12. All right. So I need to put all this. I made like a little sketch layout of when my classes are. But I'm gonna put it in. Oh, in your calendar, it's 10 for prep time. That makes sense. Oh, I haven't gone back and looked at the destructions. Should I bring a fountain pen to one that I want to sketch with? And then I have inky messes that night from 5 to 6. So back to what I'm doing. I just wrote down just kind of like the nuts and bolts you emailing us this week. Nice. So let's find Brad a drawing pen for DC. I'll show you the pens I have inked up right now. So that's 2 classes Friday, Saturday, Tom's 10 a.m. to 11:30. Okay. Oh, I should put down the rooms that these are in. Not that these can't change. But I never finished my statement. I'm going to put all this in my traveler's notebook. We're getting a preppy with carbon black. Oh, sick. Okay. Is it an O2 or an O3 nib? This might determine whether I cancel and ask for a refund. It's an important question. Refund. I make myself laugh, Chad. You knew what was coming. Where'd you go? Boardroom. Well, excuse me, boardroom class. Boardroom. Inky Mess Langley. I'm taking 3 classes, chat. How many? All right, out of my 3 classes, how many do you think I will attend? Don't be like me and fall victim to the time zone. Luckily, I'm in the same time zone this time. Yeah, I'm going to take the preppy and get a needlepoint on it. Actually, I will think if I need to bring something, but not a... Yeah, if I set my alarm... it's not a time zone thing. It's a me thing, for sure. All right. That's good. All right, I just needed to do that real quick. Time to add a number to the front of my name. What page are you looking at? I got needle points on Kakunas. They're fantastic. I should just bring like a... All right. Here's what I have inked right now. I think I'm bringing all these. Scroll down the one you linked. I gotcha. AAA Penquisition. So we'll bring our Stanford Pen Studio Giraffe. So I've cleaned everything. Well, I'm bringing the Skogsy LVED, but I just wanted to change the ink in it and clean the nib because it was being a little finicky. That nib is finicky. So we're going to bring that. I'm going to bring my Stanford Pen Studio Giraffe because I just inked this up. And I like the ink I have in here, the Ginza Gold. Then I have my Stationery Studio with the Mont Blanc Petrol, which I'm really digging this setup. Then I have the Mont Blanc Enzo Ferrari in the FA nib. And then I have Tasha Ainzu in the, what's the name of this one? I can't think of the real name for this one. It's always the Blue Ridge Mountains to me, but I can't think of what the real name is. Anyway, this is all I have inked up right now. Then we're going to add the Skogsy LVED. It's going to have green ink in it, and then we'll figure something else out if I want to bring anything else. So I have room for something like very fine and very pointy. Someone was it you, Quality Desk, that wanted to try the PO nib? Maybe I'll bring a PO nib. I don't know. You have a Dremel and dissecting scope. Yeah, nothing could go wrong. Ink the PO nib, yeah. I should just do that one. Figure out what ink I want to put in it. Like if I want to do something fun or I don't know. Took a brown pens Enso pick and I could really bring mostly brown pens to DC. Did you put it on Instagram or anything? I hadn't seen it. All right. So, does Mont Blanc still make Lucky Orange? I don't believe so. So Mont Blanc makes the Enzo Ferrari purple. They also make like the Hendrix, the Beatles, and the 80 Days purple. And I forget which one's which. They're a little bit different. The one I'm last week was Bungu Box Imperial Purple. And like you could just get like Diamond Imperial Purple. Lucky Orange, I will say, Lucky Orange is one of the best orange colors. It is the most crud-inducing orange I've ever used. It's just straight up like gets cruddy in a few days, which doesn't bother me necessarily, but like I know it's there, so I never like try to ink it. Yeah, it's crusty. You're a Penfluence that got a 743 with FA. Do you like it? Yeah, see, I think out of like the 4 Mont Blanc purples, there's probably like 2 colors. Yeah, Lucky Orange is the most crusty orange I've used. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just an annoyance. I have some. I'll give you a sample. You should just let me give you a sample sometime. We're going to have a very long list of things to do whenever we have like a field trip day. Maybe this fall. Okay, so we're maybe considering PO nib. What should I ink up the PO nib with? Crusty orange ink is unavoidable. That's not true. Not all of them are crusty. Some do get, sorry, my PO nib is extra fancy pen. So this one has to stunt on y'all a little bit, but it's good brown ink. Yeah, Fire on Fire, I don't think I've ever had a crusting problem with Fire on Fire. Demonstrate an orange ink that doesn't grow crust. I've had plenty. Like, do you know how many orange inks I use? Like, I don't think I've had a problem with. I have more that don't crust than do crust. That's for sure. Brown, huh? So I already have the golden sepia here. Gold sepia. That's brown-ish. Let's look at what I have here. Pretty sure Earl Grey Dominant Industry doesn't. Diamond Pumpkin does not. Color Pigmented. Do you know who I am? I don't own too many oranges, but none of them crust. Put Fire on Fire in the PO. I'm actually thinking about that, Beaveroni. Because I have nothing. I am in a very dark place. I wear black on the outside because black is how I feel on the inside. But no, the only inks I have inked up right now are dark and like pretty fine nibs. I'm gonna put a bright green in the LVED. I just had to clean that this morning. So this is Inazu, which is a perfect match for this pen. I shouldn't laugh that hard at that. And these are all good nibs. These are all just kind of like good, fine to extra fine nibs. Although that FA is a little bit wider. So this is... It might be Fire on Fire in the PO nib. Head full. I see you. Like, this is the most fun color I have going right now, and it's still pretty dark, all things considered. Oh man, I can't spell. And then Elvet is one you need to add to my collection. I'm bringing mine. You can try it just for the feel. I don't know if you'll like the nib. The nib is particular, but I'm keeping that nib in it. Like, this is my ink palette right now. Which is pretty dark. This is this ink palette is called Zebra Sarasa Vintage. My ink palette now is Zebra Sarasa Vintage. Like, that's it. This is what we're working with, chat. Newland! You have time for me to unbox? Can I unbox your stuff on stream? I haven't opened it yet. I need pink. I need orange. So this is going in. This is going in my Elved because it matches the cactus. That's going in my Elved. Diamond Havasu Turquoise. Yeah, that's a great one. So yeah, like, this is literally Zebra Sarasa vintage colors. Tasha's been crushing it. Yeah, they're really good. This Inazu looks so boring, but it's just excellent. Petrol is off the charts. Petrol, I did not recognize your game, but look how that ink matches this pen. I mean, I know these are fine little skinny lines, but look at that. It's money. And then the Ferrari, it can get a little dark, and then the Ginza Gold. So we have a bright green coming. We'll probably do orange here. I think my son is alive. Zebra Sarasa Camel Yellow. That is a legit good color. Oh, Blue Crab. That could be a good one. Please, where did you get the orange washi tape with the fountain pens? That should be Coffee Monsters Co. Yeah. Yeah, I figured, like, I already have, like, this is brownish. So, yeah, the orange is Coffee Monsters, I believe. Isn't this one of Helen's? Isn't this Coffee Monsters? Chat. Pink, I know. Pink's usually my go-to. So let's do the needs. Oh, check this pin out I got. It's hidden because you're not supposed to see it. It's a trick. Morning. Look for your brown pin at Atlas. Well, that's after DC, so I have a feeling it'll be there. Forgotten Latte. I don't like that ink color, at least the pictures I've seen of it. All right, so we could go. So we need probably Fire on Fire. That will look good in the PO nib too. And then a bright blue. That could be Crabs. That Blue Lagoon I just tested. Then we need a pink. I always default to Cheshire Cat, but that's not like super pink. So yeah. So if we add orange, bright blue, and pink, I think we'll be in good shape. I know. That's why I brought this out, Beeberoni. I was taunting y'all. Jason saw it. Yep. Sorry. Wow. It really doesn't like it. I do love it, but it's also a softer, lighter brown. Yeah. I get it. What about Fabulous Las Vegas? What do you mean? Andorilium Spoonbill Pink, I don't have it. I have a lot of pinks. I'm just trying to think what I have. Oh. Well, who makes that? I don't have that ink. Who makes that ink? Good morning, Apple Tater. Sutsuji, I have that. That could go on the list. I think I have that. If only there were a website to track what inks I had. You give me a sample of Spoonbill. Wow. Those words. What's the list for? I'm DC pen show. So I'm down to 4 pens inked. But I need some non-moody colors and pens that I should bring. G Herbal Fuchsia de Magellan. Bungbox Mother. I don't have that one. I don't have any of these. For all the pinks I have, drawing a blank. Let's look. Ooh. You know what I have, chat? I think I know. I think I know what I'm gonna do. How about pufferfish? How about pufferfish? That's weird. It's not super pink, but I haven't inked it up in a pen yet. Thoughts? That might be the one. That would be a good one to bring. So, oh, nope. My inks. Can I sort by pink? Yep. Oh, sorry. So Cheshire Cat is literally the first thing I put down. Australian Opal Mauve, which is like the pufferfish. Yeah, it's weird. Mauritius Magenta. It's classic. Opal Pink. I guess I have both of those. Sutsuji. I did have that. Andron Opal. That's not... Robert. Watermelon Slushy's always good. Okay. Birmingham Flamingo. Is that a permanent ink? That could be good. Okay. I think we have options. Let me put down pufferfish. We'll do this maybe we'll do this Thursday is ink up some more pens. All right, see you, Mark. Pufferfish. Could be good. Pufferfish, I just think is going to be a tough writing ink. So I need to go in kind of a wider nib. All right, let's do an unboxing. Now that Newland is here, I can guess what's in there. So hard for me to pick other pinks over Sutsuji. It's not my favorite. Sutsuji is not my favorite. If you can believe that. I would prefer Yamabudo. Yamabudo over Sutsuji. All right, we got a box. This is not what I expected, Newland. Hush your mouth. Yep. Controversial. This is my new YouTube video. Controversial hot take. That was my YouTube face. It's a requirement. I don't have Yamabudo. Because I have so many colors like Yamabudo, which is why I know I like it better. I've used Yamabudo many times. I just don't currently own it. All right, I'm trying to be careful-ish here. How are we opening this bad boy? Here it is. Excellent packaging and taping job. 10 out of 10. Holy macaroni. Okay. Wow. Did you draw this in the box? Akibi is my favorite. I'm purposely avoiding Akibi. Did you draw that? That's sick. That's my kind of art. Yeah, Akibi's literally probably like a top 5 ink for me. So I purposefully don't pick it because I would always pick it. So like I don't even bring up Akibi because it's that good. It's that much better than every other ink we've mentioned today. It's in there. Akibi's in the range with Hofguardier Grown, Ackerman number 28. Like Ackerman 28, Akibi, I don't know, probably like either Tsukio or Shinkai. Fire on Fire. I'm trying to think of like my top 5 just inks. Yeah. Akibi is legit S tier for me. As far as like usage and enjoyment. All right, so let me read this letter to me first. And then I'll see if I can read it to you. Oh yeah, there's a lot. Hi Brad, I want to send you a few things from some UK companies close to home. In the box you have Pure Pen's greeting card designed using fountain pen ink. See the back of the cards. One card depicts the Welsh flag. Selection of Pure Pen's, inks. Castle Lock. Welsh names I can't pronounce. Coronation Blue. Dapper Notes note cards. Sorry, my stickers. Oh, lots of note cards. Washi tape. The Zoom. Sorry, I'm getting to the... I'll do this here in a second. Oh, you have a cool stamp. I like your stamp. Your return address stamp. Nice. Well, thank you so much, Tomos. All right. Let's see what we got. Not the knife. That's what I used to open the box. Oh, is this Nick Stewart? What is this? This looks like Nick Stewart. Oh, yeah. Abstract by Nick Stewart. Pure Pens. Oh, so they... Background of diamond inks blended together on watercolor paper. So this is Nick Stewart. Y'all seen me share some of Nick's artwork and links before. This is killer. cards with envelopes. Like you've already like this is the first thing out of here, and this is like yeah, you've already gone like too far. Swatch party, I know, right? Dragon. What? Oh, does it say which ink? Oh, Waterman red ink blended with Schaefer black. Sick. And this one's probably got a lot here. These cards are awesome. This was, oh, it's just various diamond inks. It didn't say specifically. Super cool. All right, let's see what's this. London letters. Okay, so this is washi tape. Shop called London Letters. Oh, cool. Write more letters. Sick. It's like a pre-printed, it's a pre-printed card. How are you? I wondered if you'd like to join me for a cuppa, a walk, or chat on the phone. Check your answer and post it back to me. That's hilarious. All right. Is this also London Letters? Stickers. Oh, just various old school stickers. Oh, these are cute. Oh man, is this acid? Did you ship acid to me? Oh, these look great. Oh my god. What is that one? That's how I like to construct. Stationer. Which one was test? This one? Yeah, I'm not gonna lick this first one. These are great. I love the crayons. So good. Yeah, don't lick the smileys. I love them though. All of those are from the Stationer? Nice. Can you just buy like a vintage sticker pack? What are these? Alright, these are like sticky. Oh, is this like what? What is this? Oh, nice. So like a sticker. I'll have to get some more of those. So is this is like I've seen these. I think Dan from Enigma was posting these. Are these fountain pen friendly, or are these just like cool translucent, like I should use a Sharpie on? What kind of pen works on here? Let's try this. Let's try my inkiest pen on this. See what happens. This is oh yeah, it does not like this, but I bet. Oh, it's not Mont Blanc. Oh, did you hear that? Sorry. I'm not gonna do that again. Oh, this is gonna be good. These are very sticky. I like them. All right, sick. There's so much stuff in here. Oh my god. Oh, we have a explosion. Those are for fun, not because they're good. That's the stationery we like. All right, we have an explosion here, so we got to be careful not to get them on my shoes like I did last time. What is this one? But I can clean the bottle on it. Oh, this is the one I can't pronounce. All right, who wants to take a chance at that? Right, adjust camera settings on one of them. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice at all. So this one leaked a little bit, but we can... The top's on good, so we can clean it. But I think it got on the label. All right, pronounce it, chat. I'm not going to do it. Something Welsh, probably. Yeah, I say Welsh words I can't say is how I pronounce it. Cowern Edwall. It is Welsh for sure. All right, we need to clean that one, which we can do. Oh God, these are all huge bottles. You know what we'll do? Needs more Y's and another W or two. Yeah, it's way too short. You know what we'll do here? We'll do this later. So let me get this out. We'll do some samples of these. Since you sent me just huge bottle. What does that say? Excuse me? What are we doing over there? What we'll do is we'll do some samples. We'll do some samples and we can do some giveaway. Since Tomo sent me such big bottles here, we'll do some samples one day and share the love of Castle Cock. Yeah, I know. This is a Miss G's Crafty stream. Not anymore. Not anymore. All right. Oh, this is cool. Boom, boom. All right, this is the coronation ink. This could be cool. What color is this? Is this blue? Sick. King Charles III coronation, 6 May 2023. Nice classic blue, which will be right up my alley. Yeah, so what we'll do is when I one day, I don't know if it'll be this week, but we'll do it soon. We'll do samples of a lot of these. We'll do like 2 or 3 simple samples. So so everyone can participate. Ooh, this could be fun. This one's Welsh Gold. I can pronounce that one. All right, this is a shimmery ink. Is that black and gold? Yeah, looks black and gold. All right, cool. So we will 100% give these a shot. So the way they were. Wales, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, Isle of Man. Well, I watched the Open Championship. That was Northern Ireland this weekend, so does that count? I wasn't there. All right, so this is what got this all started. The Corgis should know how to pronounce that. Like, that's their job. This is why this all happened. Because Newland is a big fan of this pen that I had never seen. Oh, it feels good. This is heavier than you think. It's not heavy. Is it a twist? I'm very confused. Oh, twist this one. There it is. Okay. Oh, sick. Look at that. So that twists, but it's like a little plungy thing. Okay, that's how it works. Where's the rest of it? Yeah, that's how this whole conversation got started. Oh, okay. So wherever the sticky is, it writes differently. So that has like texture on it where the sticky is, and this is much smoother. Oh, these are gonna be fun. Oh, man, these are notes, chat, that if you wrote on them and you're trying to do crimes, if you're trying to put your crimes on your notes, you would see through there onto the next page. So don't do crimes with translucent sticky notes, okay? No crime planning on these. Promise. This is actually shockingly usable, and I think it's because of the weight. Sorry. I think it's because of the weight. Yeah, don't put passwords on those. Yeah, it's not as bad as you think because it's not airy. It's not heavy, but it has something to it. It's actually pretty good. I would use this pen, yeah. Is this a D1 refill? How do you get it out? Can you tell? I'm not gonna mess. I'm not gonna break. Oh, there it goes. Crime light. Crime light. Let's not break the things that we just got, Brad, but I'm trying. Yeah, D1. No washi tape. Don't even say it. Have you done any more work on the top 5? I'm gonna ask you to rephrase that to have you done any work on the top 5? I've thought about it. This is very usable. Interesting. Secret calls, yeah. So I can put my embargo plans on these. All right. Oh, last thing. Set of 56 newsletter cards. 2.5 by 4 dapper notes. Oh, I like this box. It's killer. Ooh, nice. Oh, these are nice. These are like playing cards size. These are cool. Yeah, crime committing notebooks. We're gonna find out, Stretch. They're a little absorbent for a very inky pen like this. So not really fountain pen friendly, but thick enough to hold it. Like you could use it, it's just absorbent. And that's a crazy, crazy thick pen. Yeah, I don't think fountain pens would be good on here. Let's use a normal one. I need to learn the real name of this pen. Like, it's very smooth and, like, it feels good to write on it, but it's just straight up absorbent, right? So the ink is just going straight into it. But they're a cool size and format. But, like, the lettering looks good here, right? But you can see here, for the heavier ink, it'll feather a little bit. But it's a cool card. I'll use these. That question last week about Post-its made me wish I had Post-its. Yeah. This feels like a cardstock. This is like 100 GSM type of deal. All right, so let's see what we can do here. We can do a little sampler pack here. 14-point card stock. Yeah, I don't know exactly the deal. God, this box is sick. These look cool as heck. This box is rad. And the card shape is awesome. The box and the packaging is great. All right, so let's do a giveaway of some of this stuff. So we'll have the non-criminal notepads. I'm going to pick out some stickers. We got 2 of these. I'll let you pick out. Can I ship that? Yeah, that should be fine. We'll get out like. We'll do ink samples another day. Ray Rotten, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So get like a pack of cards. I'm just going to make like a little kit here. And that's what we'll give away. I'm going to save the ink until I can build some samples. I don't want to give away a whole bottle or anything like that. But we'll make, since these are all 60 milliliter bottles, we can make a bunch of samples and we'll do some sample giveaways. I'm going to do that. So we'll do that. I'll let you pick one of the cards and then I'm keeping the acid stickers. Let me just give you some random stickers here. So thank you, Newland, for sending this. This is an amazing, amazing kit. Oh, those are good. Burgers, seals, and school backpacks. All right. So we'll do a little kit here. Then I'm going to keep this. Newland, what ink did you use to write your letter with? That's very nice. We're gonna put this here so we don't lose it. So this is really cool. All right, that's mine. Yeah, that one has the crimes on it. Really? Okay, it looks good. That's a good orange. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good orange, chat. Promise that was not a setup. Not a setup. All right. Let's do this. I'll let you pick one of the cards, and I'm gonna keep the other one. So we have this. Okay. You won it on stream? That's hilarious. All right, let's do a giveaway. All right. Go. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. I live in the United States. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. And you must email me your shipping address if you do win. You should enter. Like, that's the rules. Like, if you give something to give away, you have to enter because then it's funny. It's hashtag. You can't do hashtag content unless you enter. So I really appreciate you sending all this stuff, and we'll get these inks tested out. I'm just not in the position to manage the inks at the moment. We're going to keep them here and get them divvied up so we can spread the love. So thank you for doing that. Here so I don't lose all this stuff. Sorry, ASMR. These post-it notes look cool. Ballpoints work fine on that. Step away for 5 minutes, come back to another giveaway. Well, this is a great giveaway. This is a random sampling of UK stationery sent to us by our friend Newland here in the chat. So we got washi, Post-it notes, stickers, note cards, and letter stationery. God, these are very sticky too. You don't even have to press them for these to stick. This is not like a regular postcard. You can just like put them stuff places and it just hangs there. Can't see it. Like, you see it just hanging there? Like, I didn't even do anything. I just kind of floated it up there. It's very sticky. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was trying, yeah, it's a long story. But yes, generally. I was trying to get I was trying to stop using the word raffle for when I was doing St. Jude stuff. So we changed it to waffle. Because some people would type waffle when we do raffle. I was like, well, let's just make it waffle. But yeah, I was just trying to get it out of my vocabulary just from, not here, but like a legality perspective when I was like raising money for charity. St. Jude did not want me using the word raffle if it wasn't like a legally licensed type of deal. Rightfully so. So, Yup. That is why. All right, y'all got about a minute left on this one. What else do you need from me today? We might call it early. I need to go get a haircut. So we'll do some inking. We got a podcast. I don't know. We got a pretty chill week this week, chat. Next week it's on. Next week it is on. Calm before the storm. It's coming up way too soon. I just absolutely far too soon. Quickly. Because I know once I hit DC, it's just going to be back and forth. It's going to be a lot of trouble. Anyone make anything interesting over the weekend? Did I do? I put my ink swatches in my notebook. I didn't really do anything like super creative over the weekend. What did I do Saturday? I think Saturday we just chilled. Sunday I did some work in the morning. Pickleball in the afternoon. I cleaned up my desk yesterday. That's what I did. Cleaned up the desk. Have not cleaned up the shrapnel area near the review box and things, so got to do that. Season 3 of Foundation. I have not. I do like that Slumberland Studio. I'm gonna think about how to like word that and probably write something up. That was an accomplishment. It is no longer clean, just for the record. But yeah. I haven't finished the last 2 episodes of Murderbot. I kept meaning to do that all weekend, and I never did. Bought a Sailor 1911 Rialo today and listened to yours and Mike's Pro Gear stage on the podcast. Mike's ordering what it seems like dozens of the time. It was hilarious there for a while. Started a new family tradition where we would listen to the Outdoor Korean concert. I don't know if I said that word right. Each Sunday while watercolor sketching our surroundings. That's hella cool. What is Foundation? Is that psychology show? Like where one of them's like a psychologist or psychiatrist? One of the two. It did require a reset because like after stream today, I'll be able to like sort it out really good. Last episode of Murderbot is so good. Shrinking, okay. Season 4 Ted Lasso filming, yes. I can't bring myself to watch the golf one. Asimov books on Apple. Oh, okay. Where is that? What platform is that on? Foundation. Touch the camera now. It's crooked. Apple. Okay. Is it good? Recommended. Apparently, y'all like it. I've not heard of that one. I need to watch season 2 of Andor. That's what I was saying I was going to do for my DC trip, but we'll see. Fried chicken tacos. Heck yes. Oh, wow. This giveaway is a long time ago over, and I forgot to finish it. So let's do that now. Whoops. If you didn't enter now, by now, I'm not giving you another. It's one of those they can never adapt this to screen book series. Interesting. That does seem like a challenge. All right, let's pick a winner. Great Scott. Great Scott, you win. Awesome. This is a lot of stuff. All right. Great Scott. Oh, pick a card. Pick a card. Do you want dragon? Do you want dragon or splatter? I don't know what we're going to call this one. Dragon or scribbles? Pick a card. And I'm going to send you everything else here. I've already kind of divided it all up. Let's see if we can do these. Dragon, please. It's kind of sick. All right, got it. Dragon it is. All right, let me check. Yep, no murder. No murder plans on that one. All right. That is yours. I will put this with my stash. Then we get. Ooh, this will be good. I can do a whole thing full of ink lines on this one. Ooh, we'll save that one for funsies. All right, Great Scott, email me, hello@pinac.com when you get a chance. No rush. Probably not shipping till tomorrow or Thursday. Just do one of these then just... Dang it. Tried to fix one thing and I made all the other things worse. Okay. Alright. Brad, how does Unizento signature compare to Rhodey by Spoke? It's much lighter. It's like got a very thin cap. I don't know, it's snappy, it's nice. The barrel is really good. I will say that. Yeah, it feels good. Feels real good. It's much lighter. Well, I'm using a heavy Rhodey, but even in our aluminum ones, it's lighter for sure. Okie doke. But I've got them right here. Should you try to buy a Rhodey now? No rush. We're actually playing with a redesign. Not a redesign, like a next version, like small tweaks. It won't be out before the year is over, but so the other difference here is they have designed this to where it can take the full size Uniball refills, right? Where this takes Parker style. So we might one day be able to do that. You know, we're working on prototypes and things like that. So, but this, the way it's designed, it takes the full refill right up to the end here. All right, see you, Steve. It's very lightweight. I was actually gonna test them, but like mine is heavy. I have one of the heavier ones. It's like titanium and Delrin. Even with the lighter weight cap, it's still heavier than this. So I think that's probably the big difference is this can take the full size uni refills. Right. So that's just something like you could switch the Signo refills, certain Jetstream refills if they're bigger, Not all of them fit. And yeah. So that's a good feature about this pen. I don't have like a regular roadie here to weigh, but it's got to be pretty much more heavier than the Zento. Zento 22 grams. Yeah, 10 grams. So it's a third. It's about a third heavier. 33% heavier. But I don't have one of the regular aluminum ones to test. So, yeah, there's a lot. This one has a lot of good things going for it. I really, they did a really good job with this barrel. And the magnets. Magnets are solid. The back one's a little bit lighter than the front one. But that's good. The front is really good. And you don't worry about the back one being a little bit lighter. You just don't want the cap coming off the front easy. So I would give this like, this is like a 10 out of 10 barrel design. I'm really pleased with what they've built with this. Quick question, is the spoke pen DX refill heavier than the roadie? It's a good question. This, again, is not a full aluminum one. I think this is going to fall somewhere in between. And again, like, this is not a great example. And I think Brian has the weights on the site. So what did I say, 32? I lost the whole gram. So 31 here. Huh, I was right. It is lighter. But this particular one, again, has slightly different parts. These ends are stainless, right? Instead of the standard aluminum ends, which would be lighter. So like the all black one we have right now should be lighter because this one has a couple different parts. But again, like I have an ultralight cap on this, but a heavy barrel. So the aluminum is going to be in the ballpark. So so yeah, I think the stock roadie is actually going to be lighter than mine. This one's a particular one that both of these finials are going to add probably like a couple grams in the overall scheme of things. I like measuring things. Someday I hope to be able to live the spoke experience. If this one doesn't come, we're SOL. We're in refund territory. So yeah, like I know y'all are trying to get one of these. It's gonna be worth it, I feel. Like this is a pretty excellent premium barrel experience. No cap. Cap not allowed. Oh, here's a lighter. Let me see this one real quick. I didn't see this one here. This one should be a little bit lighter. This is more of a classic spoke pen design. I'm just curious now. No, of course it's heavier. Why wouldn't it be? This one's the same as the roadie, but I guess it's still got the same kind of plugs. This one feels lighter though. Are you still a fan of Venta inks? Yeah, very much so. I just don't use them very much. I only have a couple. Like Armada is like an OG classic to me. Like Armada is always a go-to. Like if you need something weird and funky. They did a sheening one recently. Like the last one I tested, I didn't love because it was like a super sheener. But that's not a Venta problem. That's a me problem. Right? I don't like the super sheeners. But yeah, in general, they do really, really well. All right, see you, Rob. Brad, follow up to GHP. Oh, what are your favorite inks that you don't use? Like fountain pen inks. I'm assuming. Or like, I'm assuming fountain pen inks, right? Any inks? No, Akibi. I still use it. I mean, it's kind of unfair to put a shimmer ink in there, but I'm going to. Emerald of Chavor is a complete banger of an ink. For standard inks, a lot of the bright purples, like I barely use Imperial Purple, but I love Imperial Purple. But I just don't use it. I tend to like moodier purples, like dustier, grayer purples. So bright purples, I love seeing, I love looking at. I generally don't like using bright purples like Imperial Purple. Or like just a straight up purple ink, like diamine, whatever diamine purple is. I love that color. I never use that color because I want a more moody purple. Whereas blue, it doesn't bother me. Blue, I'll just use straight up blue all the time, and use the weird stuff. Purple, I only want the weird stuff on purple. Same with green. I don't use straight up green. Red would be like red, green, purple. Robert Oster Red Candy is the best red I've ever used, and I never, ever, 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 ever ink it up. Did you see Joe release the Gentleman Stationery Edition Rotorfod in A5 Slim? Ooh, that's a good size. Papier Plume Mardi Gras Indian Purple, Dark Dusty Side. I might actually have that. Waterman Tender Purple. See, I think that is such a great classic ink, and I never do that. I never use it. We're going to Portland in about 3.5 weeks, planning to visit Kinokuniya and Oblation. Anything that else should be on my shopping list? Let Jacqueline know. What about brown? I use browns pretty frequently. So brown, I really like the antique sepia, which is a Kobe. You hate brown ink. I get that. I used to be that way. Or I used to just dismiss out of hand brown ink. I pretty much dismiss out of hand green ink these days still. But there's some good greens I get into. But that's kind of how I feel about green ink. You know, like Ackerman number 28, notwithstanding. Oh, cool. It is green. Does this have the, oops. Nice. Does Rotorfod make a insert for it? Like, are they doing their, like, because, like, Rotorfod inserts are nice. I like them. Oh, and he's trimming some. Nice. Was it Sherwood green you liked? Doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, Travelers and Lockbees. Brad, did I get a fun material with my ink thrower? I have, like, they're all fun. Like, I have not seen, like, I don't look at all of them, right? That's, like, part of the deal. Like, I'll pull, like, the end of them out to check, like, the shape. Did I grab the right shape? Even though I have them sorted, I want to be sure. I have no clue. Like, they all look good. All right, see you, Beeperoni. I'm glad you stopped by. Big paper chopper is really fun. That could get in some trouble, like in a good way. Goldspot Retro 51 Sushi looks really, really cute. I do like that. Where could someone get an ink thrower? They're still for sale. Yeah, pinac.com/shop. So what was this? What were you showing me, Blogwalda? Pocket Companion Coffee Games. Yeah, sure. What am I looking at here? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool artwork. I like the thick band on that one. That's super good looking. I like that one. Cone the Weird. Hilarious. Very cool. So yeah, hopefully you got a good one. But I think they're like, I tried to pick me one out, Dustin, like one for my own use, and I grabbed 3. So they all come in this sleeve. Oh, Meadow. Diamine Meadow. Diamine Meadow. So I just grabbed 3 sleeves because I was getting the contour one. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick the one out that I want. And like I opened 3. And I was like, they're all great. So I just put them back in and grabbed one. Like, I think they're all good. Joe said they did the thin band so it could be replaced. I didn't even look at that one. So yeah, thin can be replaced. But yeah, the old one I had definitely had thick, and it would get a little loose, I think. Plus, you can always do something on your own on the outside. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up here, Chad. Yeah, Meadow. Diamine Meadow. That would be the ticket. It's a yellowish green, which is what I like. Tomorrow we'll be podcasting and then streaming. I'll figure out what we'll do tomorrow and Thursday. So we have some pens I need to fill, some ink samples to make. I don't know. We'll get inky like the rest of this week probably. We should go see Lily Bean. We did a couple weeks ago, getting ready for Stationery Fest. This is the last stream before Stationery Fest. She's probably a little stressed. Log the Pen Addict 100 in a Google spreadsheet. Hold that thought, because I'm starting to remove some things in preparation for DC. I'm just not going to have time to sell anything before DC. So give me a couple months on that. Give me 2 weeks. Isn't that our metric for when we're not going to do it? I think 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks, and we'll get that done. But no, I think we're about to have a reckoning. We're about to have a reckoning in the Pen Addict 100. Yeah, so Penadex is a great app. I keep it on my phone. It's really cool. I haven't logged all my stuff in there. I should put the pens in there. But you can put them on Fountain Pen Companion too. But I don't know. I did start a spreadsheet at one time for that. So it should be easy. But yeah, I've started to pull. I didn't listen to Tokyo Inklings, but I will, because some of it's directed at me for the Grapholo stuff. So Jacob did a new Grapholo video after teasing me. So yes, I will listen to that before the podcast tomorrow so I can talk about it. But it is at the top of my queue. That's my homework for this afternoon. Announcement email. See, I don't even know what announcement email you're talking about. That's how we know I'm never going to do it. I don't even know what you're talking about. All right, let's go hang out with Lily Bean. They're about to be at Stationery Fest. That should be fun. All right, we will podcast tomorrow, then we'll stream, then we'll hang out. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye.